guys, welcome to our channel. I'm going to show you guys how to troubleshoot ZOSI wireless IP camera not going into night vision mode. This system that we're using is a ZOSI wireless 8-channel security camera system. Normally the main reason would be your power source. You have to take into consideration the distance of the camera from the power source, and if you have more than one cameras connected to one power source, make sure not to use a 1 amp adapter. What we normally do as our hack to make, we using less. If we're having like 2 cameras at one location, what we normally do is use like 12 volts 2 amp adapter in one box. Then we'll have the 2 cameras connected to that, and basically when it goes into night vision mode, each of them, they'll be pulling their voltage from the adapter, and there won't be a problem in getting them to night vision mode because the power source would not be struggling. So one of the things you can do as well is check for corrosions. Another reason would be a defective camera, which we don't want to hear that it's a defective camera. We would prefer to change the power source, and then yeah, we get a working camera again. Cover your camera and listen for a click sound which indicates that it's switched to night vision mode. When looking on the monitor or TV screen, if the picture does not change to black and white, that means it's not going into night vision mode. If the camera goes offline when switched to night vision mode but comes back online when in normal mode, then it's not getting enough power because the camera takes more power when it's in night vision mode. If the camera is not working in both night vision and normal mode, and you're getting 12 volts DC at the camera, at the adapter, that means you have a defective camera. So let's get into this. So firstly, what we're gonna need, this is our best friend right here, a digital meter. So this is our camera. This is the ZOSI IP wireless camera. This is our power source for the camera. So these are 12 volts. So we need to turn the meter to 12 volts DC, which we're gonna go higher than that. So we're putting it to 20 volts DC because this shouldn't be pushing more than 12 volts. So in order to test it, we're gonna put the positive lead inside the pin, then we're gonna put the negative one on the outside. So as you're seeing here, we're getting 12.26 from the power source. Most adapters you'll get like 12.45, 12.48. So basically anything above 12, that's a good voltage. So we're gonna plug this into our camera and wait for it to boot up, and then we should see some action going on the monitor.
A few moments later.
Okay, so there we go. So here is our camera. Let's dig that up. So as you're seeing here, it's in colored. That means it's in the normal mode. If I cover it, it will make a click sound. Don't know if you guys heard that. And then as you see, it's in black and white now. So that's in night vision mode. Let's say now that we're using the wired connection for these cameras, which in fact you're using a Ethernet cable from this to a network switch, and then from the network switch to the one port on the NVR. So if there's power here, your Ethernet switch connection is plugged in. There's a light here that flashes when there's communication. If this light is not flashing, that means it's either not getting power or the connection is bad going to the switch, or the switch is not plugged in. So those would be some of the main reasons why you wouldn't be getting visual from your camera. But now we're using this camera as wireless, so there's no Ethernet cable, it's just power, and then your pole is attached to the camera, and that's about it.